For the past couple of off seasons, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has had a knack or like a superpower when it comes to finding hidden gems in the undrafted free agent market, right? We have Ivan Pace Jr., who is one of the most notable undrafted free agents on this roster, and there are plenty more, but Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just finds them. For some odd reason, he finds a way to say, hey, that guy has potential. Let's sign him and just watch what he does. And this year, there's one, potentially two hidden gems as an undrafted free agent. One of them we've already talked about, running back from Jacksonville State, I believe is what it is. Trey Stewart, right? We talked about him in one of my later videos just a couple weeks ago or something like that, or maybe a week ago, about his potential possibility of being a guy in this league, right? He only had one posted season that we got stats from where he rushed for over 1,000 yards, had a couple touchdowns, had a decent amount of receiving yards, like not too many, but for a running back, it's okay. But I highlighted him as a hidden gem, but there might be another one. And yes, it's still on the offensive side of the ball. Let's get right into it. Who is this hidden gem that we're talking about? Well, it's an offensive tackle. But before we get started, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the description. I will put it in the comment section once I get the time to do so. Hit that link. Use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. They have NFL helmets, college helmets, and fully customizable ones. So if you don't want a Minnesota Vikings helmet, or maybe you don't want a mini helmet, something like that, you can go and you can get like a replica helmet, a big one. Maybe you need a helmet for high school or something. You want to customize your own thing. Maybe you need a gift for somebody. Green Gridiron is the place for you. All you have to do, hit that link, use the promo code at checkout, MINSYN, MINSYN, to receive that discount. And if they have a deal going on, you can stack the promo code to receive even more off of that final price. So let's get right into it. Who is this other hidden gem that we're talking about? Well, the Minnesota Vikings have earned quite the reputation for unearthing undrafted free agents in late April. Now, Bleacher Report pounds the table for Vikings newcomer. Okay, just keep that in mind. The team has a process that allows them to sign the cream of the crop from the undrafted free agent wire, and the 2025 class may be no different. And this week, Bleacher Report predicted an undrafted free agent per team most likely to make the 53-man roster later this summer. And for the Vikings, Kansas offensive tackle Logan Brown got the nod. This is what Bleacher Report basically kind of had to say about it. It says Minnesota added approximately 20 undrafted free agents after the draft, but according to Bleacher Report's Brent Sobleski, something like that, Sobleski, Logan Brown stood off the page and has the likeliest path to a roster spot. Here's what he wrote. The Minnesota Vikings are set at offensive tackle with Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill for at least the next 2 seasons. However, the team's depth at the position is concerning. The front office signed Justin School to serve as a swing tackle, while Walter Rouse continues to develop after being a 6th-round pick last year. Okay, now Walter Rouse did fantastic for what he needed to do last season, but we really don't have much depth. And who would say no to more depth at any of the offensive line positions, right? We need somebody. We need those big guys up front. I don't care how many we got, as long as we have somebody in the trenches ready to rock and roll. Logan Brown could be that guy. He also said a lane exists for someone else to jump in and become the squad's 3rd or 4th tackle option. Kansas Logan Brown has the ability to secure that role early in his career. Now, some fans have already circled Logan Brown for the Oli Udoh role in Minnesota, a man who thrived as a reserve tackle for the Vikings from 2019 to 2023. He thrived in that role, but I wouldn't say he was great by any means. He was okay, but when you seen his name come into the game and had to play a couple snaps, you're like, oh boy, here we go. Something's not going to happen, or something's going to happen that we are not going to like, plain and simple. I think Logan Brown could have a better outcome than Oli Udoh, but only time will tell. Now, Brandon Thorne of Bleacher Report added that Brown has the size to play or has the size, play strength, and power to develop into a swing tackle within his rookie contract. And with added refinement to his technique, use of leverage, and overall consistency, could become a long-term spot starter. That's good news. That's something you want to hear from, you guess you could say experts, or maybe this guy's a scout or he was a former scout or something like that. But look, right now, he has the ability to turn into a swing tackle right now. But later on, if you just tweak a little things, fine tune his game, there's a good chance that he could eventually be a starter in this league. Brian O'Neill only has a couple years left on his contract, and probably only a couple years left in his career. Could Logan Brown be the next man up? Only time will tell, but Kwesi Adofo-Mensah finds hidden gems, and he might have just found one with Kansas offensive tackle Logan Brown. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and Skol Vikes.